Tap in. Tap in, baby. You know what I mean? Tap into the work. I don't have it all figured out by any means, but I do know that if I keep going and stay focused and away from the distractions that have been holding me back in the past, I'll get closer to where I want to go. As long as you're getting closer, that's all that matters. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Just keep that in mind. Day 2. In all my years, the arms never felt so good, so fresh. I'm kidding. I felt more fresh than this. Try imagining wasting half of your 20s not doing shit with your life. Try that and then tell me if you're rested and ready to go. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Today we're gonna start off with some nice warm-ups on this bar. If you don't have one of these, just pretend you do. And do it, or get a band, honestly, whatever you're feeling. Just wanna stretch out these shoulders, a little bit of the chest, and make sure you're living your best life, you know what I mean? Don't sell yourself short, bro. If you don't have these dip machines, hopefully your local gym has this, or if you don't have any of those, go to your local counter on either side. Tip here, keep your chest up. You don't wanna lean too far forward because you'll get too much of your chest. When you lean back, you focus on your triceps, which is perfect for what you want to accomplish. Get yourself going in the morning. For me, and I think a lot of other people, warming up triceps first just feels so right. Because it's the biggest arm muscle. What the hell just happened? It's based, super based. Other staple warm up for triceps. Don't get me wrong, I like the ropes. I think they're great. I'll switch them in every other time. Not gonna lie, the pump I get personally with the wide bar when my elbows are really pinched inwards is, for me, like the best feeling ever. Regardless of what your sport is, if you're just lifting weights in general, when you're doing this, don't let your wrist go like this. What that's promoting is bad wrist dynamics. Sometimes with weight, it'll fall off because it's not strong. So you wanna foster straight arm because it'll strengthen your wrist too, these muscles. Keep your back straight. Too much. I'm ego lifting at 138. Anyone else ever ego lifted at 138? It's a fucking scam. I filmed the intro to this video vertical, so I wonder how this is gonna pan out. I'm gonna put in like the clip of that here. We are here today in the beautiful and sunny Los Angeles, California, yet again. You guys wanna meet my cat? This is Hex. He's being wild this morning. He doesn't have his nuts cut off yet, so he's a little bit horny. I woke up this morning to him on my leg, breeding. Back again. No pun intended. I got my scale here this morning. I figured I'd give you guys a nice weigh-in. It has like my heart rate, my height, my everything kind of built into it, and it'll read everything. One sec, let me take off my shirt. Let's see what the scale tells us this morning. This is the check-in. I'm predicting like 139. Wow, we're weighing in a little bit less this morning. I thought I ate a lot yesterday. I think it just went through me because I drank too much coffee. I'm standing at 6 foot, by the way. Okay, so 138.9 is my pound weight. It says 11% body fat. I don't believe that. My BMI, it says is 19.2. It says my muscle mass is 116 pounds, 0.2. It says my bone density is 7.3 pounds. And it says my heart rate is 83. So that's what we're working with today. That's the stats. I'm trying to gain mass, get up to about 170 pounds, but also be functional. So that's what this series is all about. I got this whole setup with the microphone, the tripod, and I spent about as much as I do on weed every month. And I told myself I wanted to replace my vices that are not positively affecting me with something that will positively affect me, a different vice. That became the birth of this series. And it's really just a way for me to hold myself accountable, because in the past I've said I want to do things, and I don't know, when I only say it to myself instead of putting it out there for the world, it's a little bit less accounted for in a way. I still have weed left, so that's why I am high right now. Again, I can't find my earth runners, to be honest. It is time for us to get better, get closer to that best version of ourselves that we can see in our mind, you know? And taking no for an answer. Hope you guys are liking the content so far. I was thinking maybe I'll just do the same as the first video, but we're on YouTube as it is. The long version should be widescreen, I feel like. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna start like that. I'm sorry. Nice. Good job, everybody. All right, start with the shoulders. Open those guys up. As a climber, I kind of like pretty much always do this. Almost every single workout, actually. It doesn't really translate much, but You can never go wrong with some good shoulder health, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, keep going after the pump. Oh yeah, that's him. We're gonna come straight into here. I call these the warm-ups. You just do these mini shoulder raises. I'm actually so excited to be sober. I've been smoking so much weed to get rid of it. It's kind of stupid, but once it's done, it'll be done. You guys should start too, and I'll try to help keep you guys motivated to stay sober, because it's not easy out here. It took me about, what's it been, 5 years? Right into these. You want to hang, and then engage right before you're about to do a pull-up, not the full thing. Unbelievable. You think that like something like little like that won't do much? If you saw in the last stretching video, it's even like the Patrick step can do so much for your physique, for your overall strength. Stretching out, feeling good. All right, let's get into set 3. Go. This one I'm gonna lean over more, feel more in the rear delt. Last opener set here. Nice. Get yourself a 90-degree seat and a reasonable amount of weight you think you can do around 20 plus reps with. Main thing on this, keep your neck and back as straight as you can. Trying to fix that tech neck out here in these streets. I start off with just the basic. Bring my feet together so I have room to bring it up. Just go right into it. Hammers. After a few in sync, then I go to the single and back to dual. Just go till failure, until you feel yourself sweating. That's when you know it's working. Next one you're gonna do, keep your legs a little bit wider, more shoulder width this time. You're gonna bring up these weights. Just do a simple shoulder press. But high reps, high reps. Touch to the top, if you please. That kid's sick, look at him go. He's gonna be a beast. Okay, round 2. That time I was feeling more pump, not touching at the top, so honestly, just do whatever makes you feel the most squeeze and the most pump. That'll help you the best. All right, for this one, I drop back the bench one, so I have more room back here. Shoulder width legs. I just wanna come up and over. Straight up. Yeah. Super simple movement, but very effective. Up and over. Hold your other side to keep your torso straight if you need. That will help. Deep breath in between. Next one. If your shoulders sit like this, I want you to turn your hands out and lean. Tuck your back into itself almost on the seat, and then just lift from there. And bring it in every rep until you get close, and then bring it back out. And then bring it back in. That for me feels like it gets all of those parts of your bicep. And oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, my pump is ruined. If you just saw that last set and it looked weird, this is why. That just shows how amateur I really am. I was wondering why my right arm wasn't as pumped. I was like, what's going on here? Now I'm paying for it. All right, I think we evened the pump back out. We're good. That was crazy, dude. I'm pretty much constantly mixing my workouts up to try to shock my muscles, I guess. And I don't know, it helps me feel like the most strong. So, anyways, up and over. Oh, she's killing it. I love the climbing gym. So good for my ADD or ADHD, whatever it is. I'm undiagnosed. All right, now we're gonna go back to some lower weight before we leave this thing. Try to give you guys a better angle, because this thing really does pump you quick. It's a back workout, so I don't know why I said I'm doing arms. Oh yeah, legendary. That is what we're talking about. On to the next one. If you're at a climbing specific gym, it probably will have something like this. If you're not, it's not the end of the world. I'll show you actually that first. Just grab something like heavy and then just try to turn it backwards while your arms are forward and extended, and then forwards. That will work just as a replacement for this at your gym. It's basically a weight, a bar, and a string attached to the bar. So you can roll weight down and roll it back up. So what I do is do one set like this, and then I roll it down again, and then roll it back up. I count that as one set. The most crazy burn of your life. All my friends that come try to do that, it never ends well. Everybody's always so tired, but that's fine. We live and we die by the sword. Go. One by one, don't just let it fall. Really feel it. It's gonna give you the best pump ever. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Back down, one by one. Oh my God. The pump is getting unruly. I'm trying to take the blood out of my forearms right now, literally. I can do this third set. There's so much blood into the forearms right now. It hurts. Most people, when you mention arms, forget about these guys. These are a part of your arms. All right, peeps, we made it back outside. We're gonna do some ring pull-ups. This is one of my favorite pull-ups. Can really engage. Shit, I don't know if you saw that. Pull-up strength does not fully translate to climbing, but it is pretty nice to have that extra oomph when maybe you're in a time of need on a hard problem, or you're hanging from something and you got to go up higher to your next hole, but there's no feet. If you have that pull-up strength or that muscle-up strength, that's gonna really benefit you in those moments. I don't know if you guys hear that, but my shoulder is popping like it's fucking Coca-Cola being cracked open. Final set, I'll do a quick pump check. People seem to love those. Me personally, I always feel like the pump right after the workout is like a weird pump. Like if I do core and then I show a pump check, it's like my core's all like, ugh. What I'm realizing is that I basically only do core. And core pumps do look weird. It's what it is. All the other pumps look sick though. The vasodilation in the arms is looking wonderful. Here's how the back is looking. I don't know how they do this pose. What's the pose? I don't even know. We got better today, I know that. That's for damn sure. Honestly, regardless of where my life goes at this point, I just want to record it. And I think it'll be funny. If you guys are enjoying the content, give it a fucking like, subscribe. I know it's so silly, but you'll be able to see more silly videos like this long after I'm gone. If anyone wants, they can just tap in. Tap in, baby. You know what I mean? Being an expert on the spray wall will help tremendously with flashing and problem solving on the go, in real life and on the wall. That's why I love climbing. It's so synonymous with life. If you could problem solve here and figure out something that you didn't think was possible for your body, imagine what you're able to do outside of here with your brain. The possibilities are genuinely endless if you allow them to be. progress. It's happening. It's happening slowly but surely. All right, lucky for me, there's another 4 right here. Look at that. I also said this in the last video. Don't start with anything lower than a 2 if you are not warm. And the reason for that, because more often than not, you'll get hurt. We're gonna move to these 5s right here. Nice. It felt good. Just gonna come right back down and go right into the other 5. Good grip here. Catch it. Foot up. Extend arms. Oh, found foothold. Big move. Ooh. Match. Grab. There she is. The top out. Let's see if I can get a 6 in. This black 6 is piquing my interest because of this pinch right here. See what I can do with that guy. 1%, so hopefully my phone doesn't die. What am I saying? My phone's gonna die. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Come back next time. I'll do this one on camera.